Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to West Orange High School in West Orange, New Jersey, as champion athletes, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies bring you the original GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage of the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. I am your commentator that is on the call, James Clarke. We will be starting here today at 165 pounds, but before we get started, let's go ahead and talk about our social media. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, and on Instagram at GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to hit that little like button down below on any of our live streams, and also hit the subscribe button on our YouTube page for all of your wrestling needs. Your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We provide the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There's no question about it whatsoever. As I said, we are going to be starting here at 165 pounds, where we're going to have Genti and Rizzi from Bergen Catholic Wrestling up against Lorenzo Camano of Caldwell High School. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athletes Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. Again, I am your commentator, James Clarke. We also have another Region 1 covering, and that one is Donald J. Brower on the call for that one. And then I am over here covering the Region 3 wrestling finals here at West Orange High School in West Orange, New Jersey. As the officials are discussing a little bit of some things, let's talk about our sponsors. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. We will be starting again, once again, at 165 pounds with Genti and Rizzi from Bergen Catholic and Lorenzo Camano of Caldwell. So this will be a really good final to see both wrestlers go at it here, and which one will come out as the region champ. So the Region 3 Finals underway, and here we go. Genti and Rizzi, Bergen Catholic, and Lorenzo Camano of Caldwell. Camano was given that takedown quite early. He leads it now 2-0 over in Rizzi. Camano trying to see what he can do with that one. Now Camano on top, trying to work a tilt there on Rizzi. And they go out of bounds, says the official. And we're going to get right back to the center of the mat, as both wrestlers get themselves set. Just to talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here to the finals today. Rizzi from Bergen Catholic got here by getting a bye in the pre-quarters round, and then he got a 3-1 decision winner in the quarterfinals. Then he advanced and won his semifinals matchup by winning 9-3. And Camano got here by getting a pin in the pre-quarterfinals before he got a 9-6 decision in the quarterfinals last night, and got an 8-5 decision today in his semifinals match. So that is how both wrestlers got here today. And they're both going to go out of bounds. We have a 4-1 lead here right now for Camano of Caldwell. Now we just have a lot of head tapping going on here between both wrestlers. Both wrestlers trying to feel each other out. And just so that way everybody doesn't get confused as far as what's going on in the gym, we have the 3rd and 5th place matches going on two other mats, as Rizzi got the takedown of his own. Cuts the lead now to 4-3. 25 seconds left to go in the first period. See what Arisi could try to do from there, but that's going to get stopped right there. And they're talking it over with the officials over there. So they should still be getting, there was a little bit of confusion between what the clocks were looking like. So it's still 4-3, Kamano leads this one. It's still in the first period. We have 16 seconds left to go in the first period. As Kamano stands, see what he can try to do with that one, and trying to roll through it was Kamano. 5 seconds left to go. We're going to get a locked hands call there, and that's going to be a point for Kamano right before the end of the first period. And we're going to get some injury time here for Kamano. And while we're doing that, let's talk about our social media. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also, be sure to hit that little like button and hit the subscribe button on our YouTube page for all of your wrestling needs. Your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We are the premier, and we are the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There is no question about it whatsoever. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? If so, we have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. Just click on a blank ad logo or local team page there. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. We're going to get back into the action here. We got 1 second left, a literal 1 second left in the first period. Kamano is leading this one. It is 5-3. As mentioned earlier, you may be hearing some other whistles that are going on as we are wrestling the third place matches and the fifth place matches going on 2 other mats. But we are here strictly covering the finals on the middle mat here. And we're going to get set. And that's the end of one period. Kamano leads at 5-3 after 1 period of wrestling. And Rizzi's choice, he's going to go underneath the start, as he will try to work something from here, as both wrestlers get themselves set here. And Rizzi tries to roll through it, tries to do a Granby roll. And now he's trying to work that reversal, but hooking onto that leg there is Kamano. Trying to chop that elbow, see if he could try to run something with that. And he brings back, and that was such a beautiful, such a beautiful mat return there by Kamano. Great job by him being able to do that as he continues to lead it 5-3, 30 seconds into the second period. And he has that half Nelson thrown in there, see if he could try to do it again, and they go out of bounds. And they're going to go right back to the center of the mat. There we go, both wrestlers work through it yet again. And chopping on that elbow there is Kamano of Caldwell. As both wrestlers stands now, another nice mat return there by Kamano. Just needs to be careful. He's going to cut Rizzi, make it now 5-4. As both wrestlers still leaning on the head, they're not willing to give up an inch. A little bit of a chest match now between both wrestlers, as neither one wants to give up anything. And Kamano with a nice throw by there, gets that takedown, is going to get 2 back points on that one. He's going to extend the lead. It is now 9-4 after that little flurry there by Kamano. Great job by him for being able to do that. And great job for Rizzi trying to get out of that one by trying to fight off his back, and he did a good job with that. Now looking for the reversal is Rizzi. But Kamano holding on for dear life, making sure that does not happen whatsoever. We're going to get stoppage there for a stalemate, and we're going to get right back into the center of the mat. 11 seconds left to go in the second period. With both wrestlers doing their thing. Kamano brings back Rizzi as he has that half Nelson thrown in there, but Rizzi is going to get out from underneath that. short time here in the second, and we're going to go into the third period. Kamano leads it now 9-5. It's going to be Kamano's choice. He's going to go bottom to start the third period as the official is waiting. And now Rizzi's going to cut Kamano. It's going to make it now 10-5. So, excuse me, now it's now 9-5 still. The official indicated 1 point there, but glad that was communicated. And they go, and now Rizzi gets that takedown, 10-7. Gonna make it now 11-7, as both wrestlers still needs to continue to keep fighting there. And they're gonna shoot out of bounds, near the out of bounds line, or both wrestlers. Rizzi not gonna finish on that takedown right there, as they're right in front of our GardenStateHSWrestling.com cameras. We're gonna get right back into the center. 30 seconds into the third period. Trying to get in on that shot was Rizzi. Trying to see what he could do from that one, as the momentum is definitely building up for Rizzi. See if he can finish it. Try to get a takedown there, but blocking it off there is Kamano. Kamano trying to do a funk roll, as he has control of that ankle there on Rizzi. Rizzi trying to spin around, try to finish that takedown, but holding on to that ankle is Kamano. And Rizzi gets that takedown, now cuts the lead. It is now 11-9. Kamano leads it. And now trying to see if he could bring it back there. He has that power half thrown in there. And maybe now trying to work something else down. Now trying to work a farm arm tilt. But Kamano holding on to that wrist there. 25 seconds left to go in the third. Holding on to that ankle is Kamano. See if he can finish it here. As he's holding on to that ankle right there, he's gonna get hit for stalling, but he might get hit for a stall warning, and a stoppage there for a stalemate, excuse me. So no stall warning there on Kamano. Instead, it will be a stalemate. And Rizzi's gonna cut Kamano, 12-9, 8 seconds left to go in the third period. And Rizzi finishing up on that takedown. It's gonna be 12-11. Lorenzo Kamano of Caldwell is your 2024 Region 3 champion here at West Orange High School. Congratulations to Kamano. And the Caldwell fans as well, as they're cheering right behind me. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, and on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to hit that little like button down below on our live stream, and also hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs on our YouTube page. Your teams, your counties, your site, GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. And we are going to get here to the 175-pound weight class, and this is going to be Tumolin Membeleg from St. Benedict's, and from West Essex, Carmine Massey. So this will be a really good final here in what was a rematch of the Essex County tournament earlier this year.
He is the District 12 champion from West Essex, Carmine Massey. His opponent is a top seed, a junior from St. Benedict's Prep. This year's record, 35-2. He won the Tommy Rose Memorial Tournament, the Caldwell Tournament, and the Essex County Tournament.
As both wrestlers are warming up.
From St. Benedict's, Timulin Menbale.
And now we're going to get right back into the action. Again, as the announcer said, and as I said too, Carmine Massey of West Essex and Tumolin Menbeleg from St. Benedict's Prep. As Menbeleg definitely getting in on that quick takedown. See if he can finish it. He gets it. Leads it 2-0. If you were watching our region primer that we just released the other day, I talked very highly of Menbeleg from St. Benedict's, saying he is a great wrestler and he can definitely showcase what he will do here today, and he's done just that. He has not disappointed, and he leads this one 2-0 over Massey of West Essex. As Massey stands from the bottom position. And Menbeleg's gonna cut him, make it now 2-1. Nice job by Massey blocking off that one. Just to talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here today. Menbeleg, the top seed from St. Benedict's, got here by getting a bye in the first round, the pre-quarters round, before he got a 23-8 tech fall last night at the quarterfinals, and earlier today won his semifinals match by a major decision of 17-9. And Massey, who is the second seed here, also got a bye last night in the pre-quarters matchup before he won 11-9 in his quarterfinals match. Before today, he got a 11-1 major decision win in his semifinals match. So that's how both wrestlers got here today. And Menbeleg trying, now he got that takedown, leads it 4-1. 15 seconds left to go in the first period, with Menbeleg having that lead as he throws in the leg there. Nice job by him. Massey trying to shake off, try to see if he can get that reversal, but he's not going to get that with short time left. And after one period, Menbeleg from St. Benedict's leads it 4-1 after one period. And we're going to go to the coin flip. It's going to be Menbeleg's choice. He's going to defer. Massey's choice, he's going to go bottom to start the second period. As both wrestlers will get themselves set. And here we go, the start of the second period. See if he could try to work that claw. He's trying to work that claw there. Massey stands. Menbeleg just looking like he's just going to cut him, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Leads it now 4-2. And trying to get in on that shot with that single leg there is Massey, but nice sprawl there by Menbeleg. Always one of the smartest things to do in the sport of wrestling is just to be sure that if you're wrestling defensively and blocking a shot, it's always important to always remember to have your shoelaces onto the mat. It will make it very harder for the offensive wrestler to score from you. As both wrestlers stand, they continue to fight. Massey, he tried to get that ankle there quickly, but Menbeleg just super fast at this weight class. See what Menbeleg can do from that one. He tries to, now he has that leg hooked in there, and he has a double leg there. He should be able to finish it. Blocking it off there is Massey, as the West Essex coaches from the other side are telling him to try to pull it over his head, but Menbeleg's going to get that takedown. He extends it now. It is 6-2. Now he tries to see if he could throw something in there, but now trying to find the wrist there is Menbeleg. He has control of that wrist. See if he can try to run something with that there, but nothing doing there for him. And see if he could try to turn back there, and trying to roll through that was Massey. 15 seconds left to go in the second period. Menbeleg trying to do all that he can to just ride out the second period. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Great job by Menbeleg doing that one. And after two periods, he leads it 6-2. And Menbeleg is going to go underneath to start the third period. And Massey was indicating neutral, and that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to cut Menbeleg and make it 7-2 now. Some hand fighting going on there for Menbeleg. Last week we saw Tamolan Membeleg won by a tech fall last week in the District 11 tournament at Morristown High School. And he has continued to impress everybody here today, as he's just been steamrolling through this bracket. And it would not be shocking to see what he could do down at Atlantic City next week. But Massey doing all that he can to make sure that he continues to fight his absolute hardest. It's 9-2. Membeleg leads it. They're going to go out of bounds. And we're going to get right back into the center of the mat. And they get a restart here. Massey stands there. Membeleg's just going to cut him. It is 9-3. Under a minute left to go in the third period. Membeleg getting in on that low shot there from the ankle. Massey also grabbing that ankle, that right ankle of Membeleg. We're going to get stoppage there for a stalemate. 43 seconds left to go in the third period. And a little bit of a, looked like something was happening there as they kind of come right in front of our cameras here at GSHSW.com. That's why they always say, always wrestle at the edge of the mat there, because you never know what will happen. Something like that could definitely happen. But either way, 9-3 here for Membeleg. 30 seconds is left to go in the third period. As he tried to get in on that shot of his own, Membeleg still staying as the aggressor. Massey tried to throw in that wizard to block the takedown, but Membeleg is going to seal it here. 11-3 now. 10 seconds left to go in the third period. And Tamolan Membeleg of St. Benedict's Prep is going to walk away here as your Region 3 champion of 2024 at 175 pounds. Congratulations to St. Benedict's. Congratulations to Tamolan Membeleg for being able to do that. Congratulations to him. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to also hit that little like button down below on any of our former streams that we've done this year. And also be sure to hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs. We know we're getting towards the end of the season, but hey, you know what? It's always good to try to prepare for next year. So please be sure to be able to follow us going into next season and during all of our off-season stuff as well. Your teams, your counties, your site, GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. And we're going to get started here. At 190 pounds, we've got, for Hanover Park, we have Vincenzo Laval. And from Bergen Catholic, we have Pantaleo Verga from Bergen Catholic. So those will be your matchups here at 190 pounds.
His opponent is the top seed, a junior from Hanover Park. He is a beast of the East and escaped the Rothman medalist. He's a three-time district champion, a two-time region champion, and a two-time New Jersey third place winner. This year's record, 35-4 from Hanover Park, Vincenzo Laval.
So here we are at 190 pounds. Yet again, as you heard it earlier, it is Vincenzo Laval of Hanover Park and Pantaleo Verga from Bergen Catholic, another Bergen Catholic wrestler here today at Region 3. Laval almost got in on that takedown. He's going to finish it right here. He gets the takedown, leads it 2-0. Laval, a two-time state medalist from a year ago and 2 years ago, is one of the top favorites at this weight class to win a state title this season, to follow that trend for Hanover Park and for his Laval family. James, his father, was a 3-time state champion for Hanover Park, a phenomenal wrestler in his own right. And Vincenzo definitely trying to live on that legacy for the Laval family and for Hanover Park. To talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here today, Laval got a bye in the pre-quarters matchup before he got a pin in the quarterfinals last night. Then he got a pin this morning in the semifinals. And that's how he got to the finals today. And Varga from Bergen Catholic got a bye in the pre-quarters before he got a pin in the quarters. And then he pinned in the semifinals. So that's how both wrestlers got here today. Again, we are here at West Orange High School covering the Region 3 finals matchup with your commentator on the call, James Clarke. We also have another team covering the Region 1 finals at West Milford High School, and on the call for that one is Donald J. Brower. Under 10 seconds left to go in the first period. And after one period, we have a 2-1 lead here for Laval. We got the flip of the coin. We're going to get a choice for Varga. He's going to go bottom right away to start the second period. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage for today here at Region 3. As both wrestlers get themselves back up to set. And Varga gets out of that one. We're all tied up at 2. Bergen Catholic definitely been one of the biggest powerhouses in the state of New Jersey for a very long time, and they continue on with such great tradition there. Gonna get stoppage there for a little bit of an eye poke right there. Always happens often, especially when you're kind of doing your hand fighting with your hands and you're trying to defend shots and things like that. That definitely does tend to happen. As both wrestlers still hand fighting, still trying to figure out what they're going to do next. This is like a chess match here. And Laval getting in on that shot. And near it, great job by Laval finishing up on that takedown, extends it now. It's 4-2. As both wrestlers continue to wrestle here on the mat. Laval on top as he has that ankle, that leg hooked up there on Varga from Bergen Catholic. Both wrestlers still trying to feel each other out. Laval definitely trying to work on top, seeing what he can do with this one, as he has something thrown in there, but Varga doing a really good job. He's been wrestling really defensively, Varga, so you got to definitely give him the credit where credit is due of how he's been wrestling against a 2-time state medalist. That just goes to show you how much of a powerhouse that Bergen Catholic is. 10 seconds left to go in the second period. Grabbing on that wrist is Laval, trying to see if he will ride out Varga, and that's exactly what he's going to do here. And after 2 periods, Laval leads it. It is 4-2. It's going to be Laval's choice. He's going bottom. He knows that he needs to just try to score in any which way to kind of help solidify the deal here at Region 3, but he's got 2 more minutes to try to definitely win this one. As he is leading it right now, it's 4-2. As both wrestlers are going to get themselves set. Get right back into the action. We're going to get stoppage there for a caution on Laval. And that was the first caution of this matchup. And we're going to give up the point there. Varga decides to cut Laval. Makes it now 5-2. As both wrestlers continue to fight for everything they have. We have some hand fighting going on there. Laval tried to juke out Varga, but was not successful with that one. See what he can do with this one, as both wrestlers continue to fight. Have some hand fighting going on from both wrestlers. And stoppage there. We're going to get right back into the center. We're almost approaching to that 1 minute mark here in the third period. Laval leads it. It is 5-2. And nice job on Laval getting that takedown, finishing it 7-2. He looks over to the clock. He realizes he is up. He is winning this one. It is 7-2. He's going to cut Varga, and they're going to go right in front of our cameras yet again. This is the third straight bout in a row where we've had someone almost hit our camera and almost hit the scores table there too. Maybe it's a competition for which wrestler gets pushed into one of our tables first. 35 seconds left to go in the third period. Laval leads it 7-3 over Varga. Laval looking like he is in control of this one. Varga needs to, if he wants to try to win a Region 3 title, we're going to get a stall there. That's going to be a point for Laval. Under 10 seconds left to go. Vincenzo Laval is just going to sit there as he's going to go ahead and walk away as the Region 3 champion at 190 pounds here for Hanover Park. Congratulations to Vincenzo Laval and the Hanover Park Hornets as they get their first region champ on the day. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to also hit the little like button down below on all of our live streams, and also hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs. Your teams, your counties, your site, GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? Well, we know we're getting towards the end of the season, but hey, it's not too late yet to be able to submit a sponsorship form. So, how can you do that? You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on the blank ad logo, which you'll see here, your logo here, black box there with the red text. And also, you'll fill that one out, and we will make you the star of the show. And we're going to get started here at 215 pounds. And in this final, we have from Westmore Central, we have Tommy Borgia, the top seed, and his opponent he's going to be facing up against. From Bergen Catholic, Mason Mark. So another Bergen Catholic wrestler ready to go. And Tommy Borgia definitely been one of those wrestlers this season that has done so many great things for this Westmore's team.
In third place from Hanover Park, Nando Ott. Our runner-up is from Bergen Catholic, Jenty Idrizzi. And the 2024 Region 3 champion at 165 pounds from James Clarke High School, Lorenzo Romano.
As they do the awards, the medals there for the top four at 165 pounds.
Chris Nigro of West Essex, and Evan Newman of Delaware Valley. Wrestling for third place, Brian Mejias of Hillside Park, and Arthur Rosu of West Orange. And here are your finalists. The third seed is the sophomore from Bergen Catholic. The season's record 24-10. He's the District 9 champion from Bergen Catholic, Mason Mark. His opponent is the top seed from West Morris, just a sophomore, this year's record 33-5.
So the match is underway here. At 2:15, again, we have Tommy Borgia of Westmore Central. And for Bergen Catholic, it is Mason Mark.
Westmore Central, Tommy Borgia.
Just to talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here today, Borgia got a bye in the pre-quarters matchup last night before he got a pin in the quarterfinals, also from last night. And then today in the semifinals, he won by tech fall 16-1 at the 4:26 mark. As far as Mason Mark goes, he also got a bye in the pre-quarters match before he got a pin in the quarterfinals, and then he won 4-3 against previously unbeaten Arthur Rousseau of West Orange. Again, we are here at West Orange High School covering to you the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. James Clarke on the call. Borgia gets that first takedown of the match, leads it 2-0. And it's the third Bergen Catholic wrestler that we have seen in the finals so far, with many more to come. Borgia gives up the escape, makes it 2-1. As we still have some hand fighting there from both wrestlers, grabbing of the wrists there. Borgia looking up at the clock to see how much time he's got. He's got plenty of time. We're under 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Looking like we're going to get some stoppage there. I think Borgia just wanted to make sure that he had some time to fix up on his headgear. And that's all fixed up. And trying to get on that shot there was Mark. Nice job defending that one off is Borgia. Five seconds left to go in the first period. And after one period, it is Tommy Borgia leading it. It is 2-1. It's going to be Mark's choice. He looks over to his coaches. He's going bottom right away to start the second period. As both wrestlers get themselves set and they're ready to go. Now throwing in the head there is Borgia. See if we could try to work something from that as he's riding on top right now. Try to see if he can try to do something with it, try to lift something on top of it, but nothing doing there for him. And Mark stands. He's going to get out. He gets out of that one. It is now all tied up at 2. Both wrestlers are going to get themselves thrown out of bounds, and we're going to get right back to the center of the mat.
Please report under the mat 2 scoreboard. That's Menbilling from St. Benedict's, Massey from West Essex, Roman from Del
As both
Valle,
wrestlers still continuing to,
from Madison.
still trying to see what they can do from that one. Minute 15 left to go in the second period. Borgia seeing what he can do with that one. He tried to, looked like he was going to try to do an underhook there, but obviously Mark was able to defend that one off. 1 minute to go in the second period. As both wrestlers continue just to stand at one another. It's like a stare off right there, as you probably have seen in the old Western movies, where neither one is making a move until the first one makes a mistake. And that's exactly what this matchup has been. Now we have the underhook. It was an underhook thrown in there by Borgia, and blocking that one off was Mark. Under 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Borgia just wrestling conservatively here, just making sure that he doesn't make a mistake. He understands this is a high-profile wrestling matchup here and does not want to get caught in anything crazy. Under 10 seconds left to go in the second period. Borgia's trying to see if he could get that snap on there, but nothing doing there for him. And after 2 periods, we're all tied up at 2. It's going to be Borgia's choice. He understands he's got to get out from bottom right away. And that's exactly what's going to happen. He goes bottom. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage. And getting on that reversal, finishing up on the reversal there is Borgia finishes it, makes it now 4-2. He retakes the lead. Has that half Nelson thrown in there on Mark. See if we can try to get something thrown in there is Borgia. As both wrestlers stands, Mark gonna go ahead. And that's what Borgia does. He decides to cut him. I think he felt that a little bit of that pressure just to make sure that nothing gets a little too crazy there. So it makes it now 4-3. And a smart choice there by Borgia. He's been wrestling well on his feet. See what he could do on his feet, try to finish this one out on top. 1 minute to go left here in the third period. As Mark tried to get one finished there, but Borgia getting in on that shot. He has that single leg in there. And trying to get that leg to the outside is Mark. Borgia will see if he can finish it. He's near finishing that one. And we're getting a stoppage there for a stalemate. We'll get right back to the center of the mat. 38 seconds left to go. Mark trailing this one. It's 4-3. Borgia leads it. Mark has to be the aggressor if he wants to walk out of here as a Region 3 champion. As both wrestlers still feeling each other out, they're still getting something, but Mark has to be the aggressor. He knows he has to shoot. He knows it's a really quality opponent. Now we get a stall warning on Borgia, and I don't think the Westmore's coaches like that call. I don't think they agreed with that one. They're looking over to the official, had a conversation there. The coaches were not a fan of that one. And blocking off that is Borgia. Borgia could just hang out here, just needs to hold on for very little time here. And Tommy Borgia of Westmore Central is going to walk away as your 2024 Region 3 champion here at 215 pounds. Congratulations, Tommy Borgia. Congratulations to Westmore Central for getting that one. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to hit that little like button down below on all of our live streams that we have done this season, past or recent ones. And also be sure to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page for all of your wrestling needs, your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We provide the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There is no question about it. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. We are here at West Orange High School, covering to you the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. I am your commentator on the call, James Clarke. We are here at the 285-pound matchup here. We're about to start any moment, and both of these wrestlers we're going to meet up here is going to be from Nutley. It is from Nutley, it is Brandon Toronzo. And from Bergen Catholic is Benjamin Shu. So another really good matchup here between both wrestlers. Bergen Catholic showing yet again the fourth time we have seen Bergen Catholic here today. And Brandon Toronzo of Nutley, who is currently undefeated. Just to talk a little bit about how both wrestlers here today. Shu got here by getting a bye in the three-quarters matchup before he got a pin in the quarterfinals and before he got a pin today in the semifinals. Toronzo from Nutley, who is the top seed, as the announcer said, he is undefeated. He's currently 40-0. Got a bye in the pre-quarters match before he got a forfeit in the quarterfinals matchup. And then he also got a 13-1 major decision win in the semifinals. So Benjamin Shu of Bergen Catholic and Brandon Toronzo of Nutley here at 285 pounds as the actions are already starting out to where we exactly want it to be. This could be one of those matchups here where anything could happen. If Toronto can continue, if he can win this one, he will remain unbeaten going into Atlantic City. But both these wrestlers very, very solid. We've seen Toronto wrestle this year at the Essex County tournament where he won that one. So we are covering him yet again in the Region 3 finals. Really nice person in his own right. As both wrestlers continue to fight off here. We're approaching to that 1 minute mark in the first period. Toronto and Shu, they're all tied up here at 0. As they continue to fight, both these wrestlers feeling each other out. Toronto getting in on that shot first, but blocked off there by Shu. We're gonna get a stall warning there on Shu. We're getting right back to the center of the mat between both wrestlers. Trying to see what they can do with this one. And Toronto just needs to be careful where he is, understand where he is on the mat. Has to make sure he doesn't get caught here. As he tried to get in on a shot, that was the second shot we've seen Toronto take. They're gonna go out of bounds. 17 seconds left to go in the first period. We have a 0-0 tie right here. As both wrestlers continue to fight. Underhook thrown in there by Shu. Overhook there by Toronto, trying to block it off. And we're gonna go into the second period. We are all tied up here at 0. We get the flip of the coin. Shu's choice. He's going bottom. He's going right away to start. This could be, we always talk about this all the time, ladies and gentlemen. In this heavyweight matchup, any kind of heavyweight matchup you see, could potentially go into the UTB, the ultimate tiebreaker. But in these kind of matchups, but you never know. Someone could make a mistake and it could all be over. As Shu gets the escape, 1-0. Benjamin Shu leads it. As Toronto trying to see what he could do. Try to see if he can get on that shot there. Seeing if he can get something going. And he's got the shot there. And they go out of bounds. There is no takedown rewarded there. No takedown rewarded. No takedown rewarded after talking it over very quickly with the coaches and the officials. We have some, I think they're just fixing up on that knee brace there for Shu. And they'll get right back into it. As you can see, both wrestlers have some sort of injury of some sort. You can see the red pad, knee pad there of Bergen Catholic on his right knee. And then you know of Toronto, you can see both of them on both knees for him. Has that underhook thrown in there. Toronto could definitely work on that one all day if he wanted to, but needs to make a move here. He's trailing at 1-0. Could see if he can finish it, but snapping it off there is Shu. And Toronto, and what is an absolute crazy takedown there by Toronto. 2-1. That just shows you, ladies and gentlemen, the strength that Toronto has of Nutley. Leads it 2-1 in the second period. We're approaching 30 seconds left to go in the second period. He's gonna cut Shu. Toronto looking up at the clock. We are all tied up at 2. $15 seconds left to go. Both wrestlers just fighting for dear life. And we're going to go in to the third period in what could be a very exciting third period, as we're all tied up here at 2. Toronto's choice. He is going bottom to start the third period, as both wrestlers getting themselves set and ready to go. All tied up at 2. We're in the third period. Toronto needs to get up to be able to remain unbeaten, otherwise could go to the UTV. And Toronto gets that escape. It's 3-2. Toronto leads it. We got some hand fighting going on there from both wrestlers, as both wrestlers just continue the hand fight. It's a chess match. They understand what's going on here right now. This is a crucial matchup here between both wrestlers, especially for Toronto, who is unbeaten this season, 40-0. Could go to 41-0. You never know what could happen. Shu gets that underhook thrown in there. We're about to approach to the 1 minute mark of the third period. Toronto trying to fight around it. Shu trying to see if he can get something. They go out of bounds. 50 seconds left to go in the third period. They continue to fight. We got the underhook thrown in there by Shu. Shu needs to be the aggressor. He has to try something here. He's running out of time. Although there may be still some time, but still running out of time. It's gonna make it a point. 1 point given after that second stall for Toronto, 4-2. 30 seconds left to go in the third period. It is a 2-point match. Shu trying to get in on that shot. He tried to get in on the shot. Toronto could score here if he wanted to. He could spin from behind, but he could also sit there as well. We got 5 seconds left to go in the third period. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. And after 3 great periods of wrestling, Brandon Toronto of Nutley wins it at 285 pounds over Benjamin Shu of Bergen Catholic. Look at the facial expression that he is showing the Nutley fans and everybody here at West Orange High School that he is still remaining unbeaten. Congratulations. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHS Wrestling. Also be sure to hit that little like button down below on our YouTube page. And also be sure to hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs. Your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We provide the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There is no question about it. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. Why deal with the rest when you can work with the best? GardenStateHSWrestling.com. And we are getting to the 106 pound. We're here at 106 pounds here at West Orange High School. James Clarke on the call in the Region 3 finals. At the 106 pound finals, we've got Alex Esposito of West Essex and Caldwell's Carmen Sipper. Sipper is still undefeated. He is 39-0. Could we see another undefeated wrestler remain unbeaten? Or will we see Esposito upset the top seed of Sipper and give Sipper the first loss of the season? We will find out momentarily. But before we do that, today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GordonStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. James Clarke here on the call here at West Orange High School, covering the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. We also have a team up at West Milford High School covering the Region 1 Finals, which Donald J. Brower is on the call for that one. If you would like to watch that final, those finals going on there right now, please go ahead and do so. But this, what you're watching here right now, is Region 3 here at West Orange High School. As both wrestlers' stands continue to hand fight with one another. Try to see if he could circle back in is Sipper. As both wrestlers continue just to fight for dear life. They're gonna go out of bounds, says the official. Minute 5 left to go. To talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here today. Sipper got a bye in the pre-quarters matchup last night before he got a pin in the quarterfinals, and he got a pin in the semifinals today. Esposito got here by having a bye in the pre-quarters matchup, and then he also got a pin in the quarterfinals last night before he got a 12-3 major decision win in the semifinals to get here to the finals today. We get a stalemate here from both wrestlers. And they'll get themselves set up yet again. And trying to get in on that shot there is Sipper. And they're gonna go out of bounds. Almost the out of bounds match. 15 seconds left to go in the first period. And they're gonna go near the out of bounds. We're gonna go into the second period. We're all tied up here at 0 after 1 period. The flip of the coin goes to Esposito. Esposito's gonna go bottom to start the second period. Sipper still remains unbeaten here going into the finals. We'll see if he can still remain unbeaten as both wrestlers kind of stand ever so slightly. Esposito stands, tries to bring him back down to the mat. Is Sipper. Nice job by him doing that. He has control of that ankle there. He has control of the ankle, and he's gonna give up the escape there. So Esposito leads at 1-0. Caldwell and West Essex, one of the finest rivalries for the sport of wrestling and all sports. So it's great to see them both go out of here in the Region 3 finals. See what he could do with that one now. Now Esposito getting in on that shot of his own. See if he could do something with that. And it's gonna get stoppage there. Nope, excuse me, not a stoppage. That was the whistle from the other mat going to the left of us. Has control of that ankle, not willing to give up anything just yet. And it's gonna get a stalemate there. The West Essex coaches not a fan of that call right there of a stalemate. They thought it should have been a takedown, but the official says no takedown yet. As they stare each other down. Getting in on that shot is Sipper. Esposito trying to see if he can spin around from behind, and he just misses on that takedown attempt there. But Esposito could make up for the difference there, but Sipper holding on for dear life. He's got that ankle all strapped up there. Nothing given there. It is a stalemate. It was called a stalemate there by the official. The official called the stalemate right there. It's going to get stoppage right there. That's going to give a point to Esposito for a lock around the head, I believe, is what the official was looking at. He stopped it there. So it was a wrap around that head. It makes it 2-0 now. Esposito leads it. Esposito could try to get that takedown, but he couldn't finish it yet. Under 5 seconds to go in the second period. Sipper is saying it is 2-0 here. Esposito leads this one. The official is looking over. They're talking a little bit about the score, just making sure everything is all set in stone, but it is 2-0 from our vantage point because Esposito got the escape and that illegal hold there that gave him a point, so it is 2-0. So it is 2-0. Esposito leads it. It is 2-0. As both wrestlers get back in it yet again, Sipper, see if he can come out to try to remain unbeaten. Both wrestlers still fighting. On the head on the mat there is Caldwell Sipper. And Sipper gonna get the reversal. We're all tied up at 2 here. Sipper and Esposito all tied up at 2. We're over 30 seconds into the third period. My goodness, what a matchup it's been here today between both wrestlers. And throwing in on that leg there is Sipper. Trying to see if he does not give up that any more points whatsoever. Try to see if he can ride him out, maybe possibly turn him. But they're gonna go out of bounds. Sipper looking over to his coaches. We'll see what happens. Going into this third period, it looks like it's gonna be a wild one, ladies and gentlemen. A wild sequence here at 106 pounds between both wrestlers. Can Sipper win? Can he remain unbeaten? Or will Esposito upset those plans for Sipper to remain unbeaten? We will find out. We got 1 minute to go in regulation right now. Esposito stands. Sipper working to the side. Trying to see if he can do something with it. Trying to see if he can lock that leg from behind to ensure that he does not give up the escape point. And they both stand. The official is going to give the stall warning to Sipper. Going in. And now he's going to cut. Esposito has to let him go. He understands what's at stake. It's 3-2, under 30 seconds left to go in the third period. Esposito leads it. It's 3-2. Esposito trying to get in. He has a shot of his own. Can Sipper find a way to win this one, to pull it out on top? See if he can try to spin from around. Under 10 seconds to go. Esposito can just sit there. And Sipper is unbeaten no more. As Esposito, Alex Esposito of West Essex, is going to go ahead and he's going to win this one at 106 pounds. 3-2 over Carmine Sipper of Caldwell. Congratulations. Congratulations to Alex Esposito for winning that one. As we are moving on to the 113-pound final. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk about our social medias. Follow us on social media. On Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On Twitter, GardenStateHSW. On Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also, be sure to hit that little like button down below on all of our YouTube stream. And also, be sure to hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs. Your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We provide the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There's no question about it. Do you like what you see today? Or are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. We are here at West Orange High School bringing you the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. I am your commentator on the call, James Clarke. We are here at 113 pounds. We are going to have at 113 pounds from Belleville, Jacob Ferrer, and from Bergen Catholic, Nathan Braun. So another really good matchup here between both wrestlers. The first time here today that we will be seeing a Belleville wrestler wrestle in the finals. So another really good matchup here. We will see who will come out as the victor. Will Bergen Catholic still be winless in the finals, or will they find a way to win it here in the 113-pound final? We will find out soon enough.
This year's record, 7 wins and 1 loss. He's a 2-time district champion, a returning regional champion, and a state finalist from last year. From Bergen Catholic, Nathan Braun.
As both wrestlers get themselves underway here at 113 pounds, good luck to both wrestlers, and we will get some action going to you right now. Nathan Braun of Bergen Catholic and Jacob Ferrer of Belleville to talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here today. Both wrestlers got here to the finals today, with Braun getting a bye in the pre-quarters and a pin in the quarterfinals, which both occurred last night before he got a pin in the semifinals match. Ferrer from Belleville got a fall in the pre-quarters match before he got a fall again in the quarterfinals, and then won 5-3 in an upset over Jake Taylor of Delaware Valley. And that's how both of these wrestlers got here today. Braun leads it 2-0 after that takedown. As Ferrer tries to stand. See if he wants to try to work something with that. Looks up to the officials. They're going to go out of bounds. 56 seconds left to go in the first period. As Braun leads it 2-0. He has that arm trapped there. Ferrer's arm trapped. See if he could try to work something here. And now trying to work a tilt is Braun. And now he's trying to work that tilt. See if he can finish it there. See if he can try to get some back points going there. Ten seconds left to go in the first period. We got a 3 count going there for Braun right now. It will make it 5-0 at the end of this period here. And after 1 period, it is Braun of Bergen Catholic leading it. It is 5-0. We get the flip of the coin. The choice goes to Braun. He defers. Ferrer gonna go neutral. Ferrer definitely feeling confident. He wants to get the offense going here for himself. And we'll see if he does that in this period. As he trails it, it's 5-0. Braun trying to get something there, but Ferrer trying to come out from the back door, see if he can finish it, see if he can get that mat return in, and he does not get the takedown yet. No takedown yet, says the official. Now a takedown by Braun, slipped out from behind it. Gonna get some back points on Ferrer. We got 3 more back points out of it. 10-0. Braun leads this one. As he has that arm trap there, see if he will try to work a tilt there of some sorts. He could try to at least. Nothing doing there for him. They're gonna go out of bounds. We'll get right back to the center of the mat. As Braun trying to work a tilt there yet again on Ferrer. Under a minute left to go in the second period. As he has that arm, trying to grab that leg, but it was Ferrer, but nothing doing there for him. See if he can try to do something with that one. Now he tilts Ferrer. Gonna get some back points coming out of it is Ferrer. Or excuse me, Braun gonna get some back points out of that one. We'll make it 12-0. If he doesn't stick him here at least. Get 2 back points there on Braun. As he throws in that half Nelson there. 10 seconds left to go in the second period. Braun's leading this one 12-0. And after 2 periods, Braun takes a 12-0 lead over Jacob Ferrer of Belleville. We're gonna go to the 3rd period now. We're gonna get neutral to start the. So Braun chose bottom. Ferrer decided to cut him. 13-0. Getting in on that shot of his own there was Ferrer. Blocking it off there is Braun. And Braun finishing up on a takedown. He's going to get that takedown. And Nathan Braun of Bergen Catholic gives Bergen Catholic's first region champion here at 113 pounds on the day. With a 15-0 tech fall over Jacob Ferrer of Belleville. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, and on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to also hit that little like button down below on any of our live streams, both past and things that we've done in recent days. And also be sure to hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs. Your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We provide the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There is no question about it whatsoever. James Clarke here on the call at West Orange High School, bringing you the action here at the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. And coming up on this next matchup here, we will be having from Hanover Park, we have Nick DiFrancesco Antonio from Hanover Park, and from Bergen Catholic is going to be Christopher Nusafora from Bergen Catholic. And we will find out which one of them will come out as the victor. Will Hanover Park go 2-0 on the day on the finals? Or will Bergen Catholic spoil that surprise? We will find out as soon as the matchup gets started. We're going to be finishing up here on the other place matches. Again, we have the 3rd place matches happening on one mat, on the left mat aside from us, on our left side. And on the right side is the 3rd place matchups that are going on. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and talk about our sponsors and how you can be a sponsor. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. We know the season is getting towards the end and everything like that, but it's never too late. Don't ever think it's ever too late. You could definitely we still have definitely plenty of opportunities left to be able to do so. So how can you do that? You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo, which you will see in the black box, and the red text of your logo here. You can click on that. You can sponsor one of that and fill out the sponsor form. So please be sure to make sure that we make you the star of the show, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We will make you the star of our show. Why deal with the rest when you can work with the best? GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. James Clarke here on the call. We're here at West Orange High School covering the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. And we are here at 120 pounds where we're going to be having in the finals matchup Nick DiFrancesco Antonio from Hanover Park and Christopher Nusafora from Bergen Catholic.
Caldwell, Wrestling for fifth place, Dominic Holler. His opponent is from Belleville, Leo Tianki. Wrestling for third place from West Morris, Rafael Conti. And his opponent from West Orange, Nicholas Adams. And here are your finalists. The number Susie is a sophomore from Hanover Park. This year's record, 33 wins, 5 losses. He is the Morris County champion and the District 12 champion. He took third place at Region 3 last year. He's from Hanover Park, Nick DiFrancescantonio.
We will be getting started with the matches momentarily.
The top seed. His career record is 58-21. He's a 3-time district champion. He is committed to wrestle for the Bucknell Bison from Bergen Catholic, Christopher Nusafora.
And the match gets started here at 120 pounds. Christopher Nusafora from Bergen Catholic and Nick DiFrancescantonio. As DiFrancescantonio's definitely had a lot of family members who have wrestled here for Hanover Park in the past. As both wrestlers feeling each other out, not willing to give up an inch for either wrestler. Nusafora had some head taps going on there. And Nusafora getting in on that takedown leads it. It is 2-0 Nusafora. He's going to cut DiFrancescantonio 2-1. See if we can try to work on something there. Nusafora tried to get that shot in, but they were out of bounds. They're going to go out of bounds. Get right back into the center of the map. And getting in on that shot there yet again was Nusafora. Gonna get stopped there for potentially dangerous. As both wrestlers continue to fight. Nusafora leading it, it's 2-1. Got some hand fighting going on there. Leaning on the head there was Nusafora. See if DiFrancescantonio can try to get something going there. 5 seconds left to go in the first period. And after one period, it's going to be Nusafora from Bergen Catholic. He leads this one. It is 2-1. It's going to be DiFrancescantonio's choice. He's going to go bottom. He understands he has to go bottom right away. Wants to try to be able to score quickly and make that momentum going into the second period. And we'll see if that pays off for him. And here we go. As both wrestlers still wrestling each other. Now DiFrancescantonio stands. Nusafora trying to lift from. Nice mat return there by Nusafora. See if we can try to run something there on DiFrancescantonio. And it's going to get stoppage there for a stalemate. We're going to get right back to the center of the map. We're going to get right back to the center of the map. Both wrestlers still wrestling each other off yet again. Nusafora leading it, it's 2-1. And DiFrancescantonio stands. And Nick DiFrancescantonio gets out of that one. We're all tied up here at 2. And now getting in on a shot there. Maybe we'll see what happens there. There's DiFrancesco Antonio. Good finish it here near that takedown. The official says no, and now he gets the takedown. It's going to be 4-2. DiFrancesco Antonio leads for the first time in this bout in the second period with 40 seconds left to go in the second period. As Nusafora is seeing if he could try to get something out of that one, but nothing doing there for him. Under 30 seconds left to go in the third. And now he had that, and it's gonna get stopped there for potentially dangerous. And the Hanover Park coaches definitely were in a bit of question of that one, but again, that's the official's call. It is a potentially dangerous call there by the official. As a Granby roll there by Nusafora. He's gonna get the reversal, leads it. Now we get all tied up here. Four tries to get that mat return there, bring him back down to the mat. We'll see if DiFrancesco Antonio can try to hit hoist over. Like a little bit of a flurry right there, but doesn't look like anybody's getting anywhere just yet. We're going into the third period. We are tied up here 4. My goodness. My goodness. We're all tied up here.
It's 4-2. It's 4-2.
That is such an impressive period right there. The third period, this could be do or die time for both wrestlers, and here we go. We have that half Nelson thrown in by DiFrancesco Antonio. Nusafora trying to see if he could get out from underneath as he's trying to stand, but the chop of the elbow there goes to Nick DiFrancesco Antonio. And switching from behind there, another crazy little flurry that we got in there from the bottom. And holding on to that leg is DiFrancesco Antonio, trying to spin, trying to get from behind, trying to hook that leg over is Nusafora. The coaches on the Bergen Catholic side trying to tell him, go the other way. Nothing is going there yet. It's going to be a stalemate there. We're going to get right back into the center. 1:06 left to go in the third period. What a time to be alive right now, folks. This has been a very, very entertaining matchup here between both of these wrestlers. And what has been a great afternoon so far with many close matches in many different finals matches. Under a minute left to go in the third period. DiFrancesco Antonio trying to roll through with Nusafora. Nusafora is going to get out. 5-4. Nusafora leads it. It's 5-4. He leads it after that third period escape. 49 seconds left to go. We're going to get some injury time here. And while we're doing that, let's talk about our social media. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling. Also, be sure to hit that little like button down below on any of our streams that we have, and also subscribe to the YouTube page for all of your wrestling needs, your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com provides the best high school wrestling here in all of New Jersey. No question about it. And let's also talk about our sponsors. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form, which is going to be the black square that you see there on your screen in the red text that says your logo here. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. And we're going to get back into the action. They're going to cut the injury time here. It's 5-4 right now. Nusafora of Bergen Catholic, he leads it right now over Nick DiFrancesco Antonio of Hanover Park. Can DiFrancesco Antonio find a way to win a Region 3 title here today? We will find out as we are approaching to the 30-second mark here in this last period of regulation. Nick DiFrancesco Antonio tries to get that takedown. Nusafora blocking it off. Nick DiFrancesco Antonio. Nusafora finishing up on that takedown. 15 seconds left to go. Nusafora leads it 7-4. If things work out the way that they're supposed to, the way that it looks right now, and under 5 seconds left to go, Christopher Nusafora of Bergen Catholic is your 2024 Region 3 champion at 120 pounds. Congratulations to Christopher Nusafora of Bergen Catholic for winning that one over a very solid wrestler of Nick DiFrancesco Antonio of Hanover Park. Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to hit that little like button down below on any of our live streams that we have provided this season. And also be sure to also hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs, your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. James Clarke here on the call here at the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. In this matchup here, we will be facing up here with, from Delaware Valley, Jaden Perez, and from Pope John, it is going to be Dalton Weber.
And here are our finalists. The number 2 seed is a junior from Delaware Valley. This year's record, 34-1. He's a 2-time district champion, a region 5th place from last year. From Del Val, Jaden Perez.
Just to talk a little bit quickly about how both wrestlers at the previous one got to the finals. Just to talk a little bit about that one real quick. Nusafora got a bye in the pre-quarters match before he got a pin in the quarterfinals last night, and then got a forfeit in the semifinals. DiFrancesco Antonio also got a bye in the pre-quarters, got a pin in the quarterfinals, and won 6-1 in the semis. And then Nusafora came out on top. He won that one 5-4. And now we are here at 126 pounds. It is Jaden Perez of Delaware Valley and Dalton Weber of Pope John. The 126-pound final, which is here right now. Both wrestlers going to go out of bounds. We're going to get right back into the center of the mat. This is what was previously a HWS final previously from the earlier in the year. As both wrestlers continue to fight through, Weber trying to finish up on top, and he does that one. It is 2-0 for Weber of Pope John, leading it. Under a minute left to go in the first period. To talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here to the finals today. Weber, the top seed, got here by a bye in the pre-quarters match before he got a pin in the quarterfinals, which both occurred last night, before he got a pin today in the semifinals. Perez got here by also getting a bye in the pre-quarters match. And then in the quarterfinals, he won 12-8, which was last night, before he got an 8-3 decision win in the semifinals today. And that's how both wrestlers got here today. And Weber getting some back points coming there. Back points coming along the way of Dalton Weber of Pope John. He's going to get at least 3 back points coming his way. 10 seconds left to go in the first period. As he has that tilt in there is Weber. And going to give up that late escape on Perez. It's going to make it 5-1 after that. We're going to get into the center of the mat there. Both wrestlers going to get the coin flip there. It's going to go to Weber. Going to go bottom. He's going to go bottom to start the second period. Leads it 5-1. And Perez is going to go on top. Let's see what happens here for both wrestlers. trying to do a Granby roll there was Weber, but nice job following through with that is Perez. Now he has that far arm there, tilt, trying to see if he could try to work a tilt there. He's already down, it's 5-1. Perez, another solid wrestler for Delaware Valley. As both wrestlers continuing to see what they do from that. But nothing doing there for either wrestler. Weber trying to sneak out from the back door, see if he can get that reversal, and he does. He got the reversal, makes it 7-1. And Weber gonna try to get some back points out of it. The official says no back points. And a reversal there by Perez makes it now 7-3 after that reversal. And Perez back up on top, see if he could try to get something here. He's got to get something going here for himself and try to see if he could try to split the legs of Weber. But now he's looking back to try to reach back for that arm to work maybe a spladle move or a guillotine move, and that's exactly what I thought of as I saw it. Guillotine move there by Perez. Now tries to run that arm bar. He understood that the guillotine was not working, so maybe he could try to run that arm bar. See if we can get something there. 15 seconds left to go in the second period. Has a hammer lock thrown in there now. Now he's just sitting on top, seeing if he could do something with it. And 5 seconds left to go in the second period. And after 2 periods, Weber of Pope John, he leads it 7-3 over Perez of Delaware Valley. This is going to be the third period now. And it's going to be Perez's choice. He's going underneath the third period. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage. James Clarke on the call here at the Region 3 Finals here at West Orange High School. Donald J. Brower at West Milford covering the Region 1 Finals there. If you want to tune into that finals there of that region tournament, please go ahead and do so as well. Got some great commentary from both great commentators, yours truly. Now they get out. Perez now trailing. It's 7-4. Perez needs to be the aggressor if he wants to win a Region 3 title here today. I'm going to go right to the center of the map. Now Perez getting in on that shot of his own. See if he can finish it. See if he can try to finish something going on there. If he can finish it, that would be huge for Perez. See if he can finish it. Try to sneak out from the back door, but Perez, Weber fighting off of that. Now he has control of that leg there, that ankle of Perez. Try to see if he could sneak out from the back door and try to get that takedown. They're going to get stoppage there for a stalemate. They're going to get right into the center of the mat here. 56 seconds left to go in the third. Perez needs to be the aggressor. He is down by 3. Needs to get a takedown, cut Weber, and get a takedown again to take the match into overtime. And a stall warning there on. And now we all tied up here at 7. My goodness, what a crazy change of events here after getting that stall point and getting the takedown right on top of it. As Perez still riding through. Maybe he could get some back points to come out of it, but nothing doing there for him is Perez trying to sneak out from the back door. Now get a reversal of his own as Weber. 22 seconds left to go in the third. Perez looking up at the clock. He's got to move if he wants to try to be a Region 3 champion here today. They're going to go out of bounds. We have 14 seconds left to go in the third. It has been a mat wrestling fest here at 126 pounds between both of these wrestlers, and the rematch has definitely been paying off. What a great final that we've been seeing here. High scoring matchup between both wrestlers. Perez needs to tie it with a reversal or an escape and a quick takedown. He looked for the switch. Now he's got to try to get out. He's got to see what he can do. We'll see what he can do with that one. They're going to go out of bounds. 6 seconds left to go. Now a stall warning there on Weber. Makes it now 9-8. All Perez needs is an escape, and he can tie it and go into overtime.
That's his second stall.
What a crazy final 30 seconds it has been. Perez, can he get out? And he gets the reversal right at the edge. And Perez, Jaden Perez of Delaware Valley, is going to end it at 126 pounds here at the Region 3 Finals at West Orange High School. What a crazy, crazy way to end that match. Congratulations to Jaden Perez of Delaware Valley getting that one. Awesome job by him. Congratulations. What a way to end that one. My goodness. All right. Let's take a breather for a second here. Let's talk about our social medias. Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also, be sure to also hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page and pay attention to all of our upcoming streams and everything like that we have coming up. Even though we're approaching to the end of the season, we still do some off-season stuff. Please go ahead and do that. Your team's town east site, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, is where it's at. What an exciting 126 pounds there for Jaden Perez of Delaware Valley. Congratulations to him. And now, just to kind of take a breather there a little bit, we're going to go ahead and talk about the 132-pound final here, which coming up is from Pope John, Carson Walsh, and from Hackettstown, Nick Bilella, in what will be another great matchup, a rematch of the District 11 final that we saw last Saturday. Will Bilella be able to will he be able to try to avenge his loss from last week and his early season HWS loss? We will find out as soon as that happens. But for now, let's get ourselves ready for a classic matchup between Carson Walsh of Pope John and Nick Bilella of Hackettstown. And before we get started to the action, today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. James Clarke here on the call. We are here at West Orange High School covering the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. And over at Region 1 at West Milford High School is Donald J. Brower on the call there. See if we can try to sneak up from behind there, are both wrestlers. And Walsh, one of the pound-for-pound wrestlers here for Pope John, one of the best wrestlers to come out of Pope John. And Bilella trying to see what he could do for that. And Walsh going to get on that takedown. He leads it. It's 2-0 now. Walsh leads it. Just to talk a little bit about how both these wrestlers got here today, the top seed of Carson Walsh of Pope John got a bye in the pre-quarters match last night and also got a tech fall win 19-4 in the quarterfinals match before he got a pin earlier today in the semifinals matchup. And then Bilella of Hackettstown got here also with a bye from last night, got a 7-0 win in the quarterfinals match, and then before he got a 9-3 decision win today in the semifinals. And that's how both wrestlers got here to the finals today. Got some 3 back points there on Walsh, leads it now. It's 5-0. Now see if Walsh can try to get something from behind there. Now he brings back that arm there, the hammer lock. See if he can try to run something with it on Bilella. And now the elbow chop there on for Walsh, trying to do that on Bilella. 15 seconds left to go in the first period. And they're going to go out of bounds, or both wrestlers, right in front of our cameras, and also in front of the scores table as well. And now both wrestlers stands. We're going to finish up that first period. 5-0 lead here for Carson Walsh of Pope John, leading this one over Nick Bilella of Hackettstown. Walsh is going to go bottom the start the second period. As both wrestlers feeling each other out. Going to get that escape. 6-0 lead here for Walsh. As both wrestlers continue to feel each other out. Not willing to give up an inch for either wrestler. Walsh trying to see if he can get that takedown in. As they just kind of feel each other out just a little bit. And see if he can try to run that one there. And seeking out there is Walsh. Leads it. It is now 8-0. 1 minute to go left here in the second period.
Can we have the 120 top 4 place finishers under the match 2 scoreboard?
See if he could try to do something with that one. Is Walsh. 40 seconds left to go in the second period.
Nick Adams. Who's important to the match 2 scoreboard?
I'm trying to see if he can get something from that. Walsh leading it. It's 8-0. Under 30 seconds left to go in the second period. See if he can try to run it. Now he has a half Nelson thrown in there. Is Walsh on Bilella. And a Granby roll there. Nice Granby roll by Bilella, but nothing doing there for him. As Walsh is going to ride out the second period. 8-0 lead here for Walsh of Pope John. Going to go neutral, Bilella's choice. He is trailing it. It is 8-0. As Bilella wants to try to end the match on a exclamation point, on a high note for him, going down to Atlantic City next week. And that front headlock position is Bilella. But in a good position there is Walsh, as he has that Russian arm thrown in there on Bilella. And getting on that shot is Bilella. We'll see if he can try to spin around that one. But nothing there for him. And getting that takedown is Walsh. It's 10-0 Carson Walsh. Pope John leads it. Got a minute left to go in the third period. Bilella tries to stand. Wants to try to get out of it is Bilella. As he stands, see if he can peel apart the hands. He does. It's 10-1. Walsh leads it. 40 seconds left to go in the third period. Been an exciting day here at the Region 3 Finals. And I am honored to be calling the finals here today for all the fans who have made their way out here. And for those who couldn't make it out today, I hope all of you were able to enjoy the commentary work done by myself for the Region 3 Finals. And Walsh, gonna see if he finishes on that takedown. He finishes it. He's gonna walk away as your Region 3 champion. Wins it, and it's gonna be 12-1 score. That will be the final score. Carson Walsh will be your Region 3 champion at Region 3 champion at 32 pounds. Congratulations to Carson Walsh of Pope John for winning that one. And good luck to both wrestlers going down to Atlantic City next week. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, Garden State HS Wrestling, and on Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling. If you like everything that we have provided here today, you know, on our YouTube page and any kind of stream that we've done this season, you know, just subscribe to the YouTube page and let us know all the things that you like about what we do here, and let us know that anything that you would like to see done going into next year, or if you would like to cover us, or you would like for us to cover you for next season. Just let us know, and we definitely will be there for you. Why work with the rest? Well, you could deal with the best. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We're the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There is no question about it. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo, which you can see that black box right there with the red text, and fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. We are here at the West Orange. We are here at the West Orange High School covering to you the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. James Clarke on the call. And coming up here at a 138-pound final will be Noah Kochman of Bergen Catholic and Justin Holly of Pope John, the third Pope John wrestler that we have seen here today. Just to talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here today. Kochman of Bergen Catholic, he got a bye in the pre-quarters match before he won in the quarterfinals 8-2, and before he got a fall in the semifinals match against previously unbeaten Josh Beza of Kearney. And Justin Holly of Pope John got here to the finals today by getting a bye in the pre-quarters match, then got a tech fall in his quarterfinals match last night, and also got a pin today in the semifinals match. So that's how both wrestlers got here today. So this should be a really good matchup between both of these wrestlers, who are not the first and second seeds, which may have been the first final here today that we have seen that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first one that we've seen today that does not contain the first and second seeds. So that's a nice change up there. So that means anybody can win it here at 138 pounds. So here we go. Noah Kochman of Bergen Catholic and Justin Holly of Pope John underway at 138 pounds. As both wrestlers have some leaning on the head there, a little bit of some head fighting going on there. Hand fighting and some head taps. As both wrestlers just feeling each other out a little bit. Have some, as the fans from behind me are shouting out past the elbow to Kochman. And that would be a good opportunity to be able for him to do so right now. One minute left to go in the first period. Could be a good opportunity for Kochman to try to get that. He had that opportunity to get an elbow pass and try to swing around for a shot. But now he's got a little bit of a tie-up going on there. As you could kind of tell from, he's trying to work on the left side of Holly. They'll break apart and get themselves right back into the action. And what looks like is going to be a chess matchup here between both of these wrestlers. .15 seconds left to go in the first period. Tried to get that shot in was Holly of Pope John, but nothing doing there for him. 5 seconds left to go in the first period. Well, it looked like almost Kochman was going to try to get something there, but going to run out of time. Wouldn't have had enough time to finish it anyway. 0-0 tie here after 1 period. Holly going to go bottom after getting choice first. Kochman from Bergen Catholic going on top of Holly of Pope John. We'll get right back, and that's going to get stoppage there for a caution on Kochman. That was the first one of this final here, the first caution warning that we've had. And we'll try to do a roll through there was Holly, a Granby attempt or roll through, but nothing doing there for him. He wasn't in that position to be able to get one. And they both stand. Kochman gonna cut Holly, make it 1-0. As both wrestlers stare each other down. It's a staring contest to see who will blink first. And with the blink of the eye, a mistake could happen. But both wrestlers who have made it here to the finals are definitely not gonna allow that to happen. Was trying to get in on that shot was Kochman. See if Kochman can try to get something going there for him. Try to see if he can spin from behind. Nothing doing there for him. Holly's gonna go around, should be able to finish it almost, but Kochman, nice job by Kochman not getting into that one. And now a throw there by Holly, gonna get it and finish up with that takedown. Extends the lead, 3-0 in the second period. We're approaching the 30-second mark left in the second period between both of these wrestlers, Noah Kochman of Bergen Catholic and Justin Holly of Pope John. "15 seconds left to go. Now we got a stall warning, the first stall warning of the period for Kochman. And after 2 periods, Justin Holly of Pope John, he leads it. It's 3-0. He leads this one right now. Kochman looking over to his coaches. He understands what's going on here. He's got to go bottom, and that's exactly what he will do. He will go bottom. As both wrestlers look at each other to see what will happen. Try to see if he will return. And he does return Kochman down to the mat. Holly holding on for dear life. He's hanging tight there on top. Trying to work to the side there is Holly. It's going to be a stalemate there. We'll get a reset at the center of the mat. Gonna get another, it's gonna be another caution there on Kochman. Yep, he does give him the other caution, which we thought he was going to. Let's see what Holly could try to do with this one. As he throws in the legs, now he has that power half thrown in. And we'll see what he could try to do with it, but nothing doing yet for him. And see if Kochman can roll, and he does get that reversal. We have a minute left to go, and he's gonna get some back points. He's gonna get some back points coming. He's got, the official is holding some back points, but now the countdown is coming. Kochman of Bergen Catholic. See if he can stick Holly of Pope John. Near the pin right there is Kochman. He could just stick him right there. He could just stay right there, right out the third period, holding that one on after that Turk. What a change of sequence right there from the Bergen Catholic wrestler, trailing 3-0, and he gets the pin. the first pin of the day. He wins it at 138 pounds. Noah Kochman of Bergen Catholic pins in the Region 3 finals. Congratulations to Noah Kochman of Pope John winning that one, giving Bergen Catholic yet another Region 3 champion. Congratulations. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Facebook, Garden State HSW, on Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling. Also, if you like everything that we have provided this year on all of our things and our streams that we've done this year, just do us the favor, hit that little like button down below, and also hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs, for any of our streams that we have done this year, your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We provide the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There's no question about it. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We know that we're getting to the end of the season, but we have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or our local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. James Clarke here on the call. We are here at West Orange High School bringing you the finals at the West Orange High School of the Region 3 finals. And coming up at 144 pounds, we have Jack Myers of Morristown and Reed Clausey of West Essex. So that will be the next matchup coming up here between both of these wrestlers. We've seen Jack Myers last week as he went in to win the District 11 title last week and has been dominant here today at the Region 3 tournament. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about both of these wrestlers. So how both of these wrestlers got here today. Jack Myers of Morristown, the top seed, got here by getting a bye in the pre-quarters before getting a pin in the quarterfinals and got a pin in the semifinals to advance today. And Reed Clausey of West Essex got here by getting a bye in the pre-quarters match, then got a pin in the quarterfinals, and then won 5-3, upsetting the second seed of Rocco Negron of Belleville. So that's how both wrestlers got here today. But Jack Myers, a former state medalist from a year ago, placed third in the state last year and definitely has high expectations to make it far and to make it very high up on the podium this year, to try to at least bring home a state title for Morristown.
He's the Essex County champion and the district. Reed Clausey. His opponent is a top seed from Morristown, a senior. This year's record, 37 wins, 3 losses.
As we're getting ourselves ready here at the 144-pound final. Again, it is Reed Clausey of West Essex and Jack Myers of Morristown. And here we go, the match underway as both wrestlers hand fighting yet again. Clausey, a solid wrestler here for a very, very solid West Essex team that we've seen a couple of times this year. We know we've seen them at the Essex County tournament, and we're seeing them here today. And Myers trying to get in, try to finish in on that takedown, try to spin from behind, see if he can try to come out from the back door. Now he tries to work on a ride there. He gets the takedown. Myers does. He leads it. It's 2-0. Gonna get some back points coming out of this one on Clausey, and he gets the pin. Jack Myers of Morristown is your 2024 144-pound Region 3 champion. Congratulations to Jack Myers. He is on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is absolutely a tear when he's on the mat. Congratulations to Jack Myers. Congratulations to Morristown. Best of luck to him and his opponent, Reed Clausey. No shame in that wrestling. A really solid wrestler of Jake Myers from Morristown. Jack Myers is something special, ladies and gentlemen. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. If you like everything that we have provided here today, please be sure to hit that little like button down below, and also be sure to hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs, your teams, your counties, your site. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is where it's at. We provide the best wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. There's no question about it whatsoever. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? Well, it's not too late yet, but we definitely do have a lot of sponsorship opportunities left for you for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo, which is the black box with the red text that you're seeing on your screens currently, and you can fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. Why work with the rest when you can deal with the best? GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. James Clarke here on the call. We are here at West Orange High School bringing you the action here at the Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals, which is going really quickly here today, actually. We are here with only 2 more matches really left to go. And coming up at 150 pounds, we have Jake Ferry of Verona and Jaden Isnaga from Bergen Catholic. So another solid final right here, another Bergen Catholic final that we are seeing here at 150 pounds. And as we're waiting, just to talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here to the finals today, Isnaga from Bergen Catholic got here by getting a bye in the pre-quarters match before he got a tech fall in the quarterfinals match before he got a tech fall win 16-0 at the 3:15 mark, and then he got a major decision win 11-1 over the top seed of Ben Levy of Del Val. And how Ferry got here today, got a pin in the pre-quarters match and a pin in the quarterfinals match last night, and also got a pin today in the semifinals. So pin for Jake Ferry of Verona. As we're getting to the conclusion, second period of the third place matchup there between Rocco Negron of Belleville and from St. Mary's, we have Anthony Marino. Negron getting in on that takedown as they're all still waiting to finish that one up. So this will be a good opportunity left to talk about our social medias. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSWrestling, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also, be sure to hit that little like button down below on any of our streams that we have provided here this year, and also hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs. Let us know what you guys like about our stream. Let us know what you would like for us to cover going into next year. If you want us to come out and cover you guys going on for next year in the dual meet season, let us know. And we definitely will get back to you as soon as we possibly can once everything comes out into play. Your teams, your counties, your site, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. We're in the third period at the 144-pound third place matchup there with Rocco Negron of Belleville. He leads it now 7-2 over Anthony Marino of St. Mary's. But coming up here on the finals is going to be Jaden Isnaga from Bergen Catholic and Jake Ferry of Verona. We'll move over just a little bit quickly while we're waiting. We'll look over here at the third place match. With Marino on top of that one. Again, the score currently right now is 7-2. Rocco Negron leading that one in the third place match. It's been such a great day here at West Orange High School, covering the Region 3 finals with many great finals covering here today. And it's such an honor for me to be a part of it and being able to do that. So I'd like to take the time to just thank West Orange High School for giving us this opportunity at GSHSW.com to be able to do that today. Under a minute left to go in that third place matchup between Rocco Negron of Belleville and Anthony Marino. Negron leading it 7-2. As Marino trying to work on the sight there, see what he could try to do with that. See if he could try to finish out the day on a high note. Work just a little bit higher on that, and nice mat return there by Marino. We'll see if he could try to get something up, going up on that one, but nothing doing there for him. Under 5 seconds left to go in the third period. Rocco Negron of Belleville is going to walk away as a 7-2 winner for the third place match at Region 3 today. And now we'll get ourselves right back into the action, right back to the center of the mat. Again, in the finals matchup, we have Jaden Isnaga from Bergen Catholic and Jake Ferry of Verona. Almost said Belleville there, excuse me. Belleville's had a lot of really good individuals here today. So we'll be getting set up here in just a moment. But another really good final here. The first time we've seen Verona here in the finals.
Wrestling for fifth place from Caldwell, Ben Latimer. And from Morristown, Sean Kernow.
Again, just to talk a little bit about how both these wrestlers here today is Isnaga from Bergen Catholic and Ferry. Isnaga got here to the finals today. Once again, we're going to say it yet again. They got here today by getting a bye in the quarterfinals matchup before he got a tech fall 16-0 at the 3:15 mark in the quarterfinals. That happened last night, along with the pre-quarters match. And he got a major decision win today at 11-1 over the top seed Ben Levy of Del Val. And Jake Ferry pinned his way through to the finals. A pin in the pre-quarters, a pin in the quarterfinals, and a pin in the semifinals. So we'll see who comes out as the victor here between Jaden Isnaga from Bergen Catholic and Jake Ferry of Verona. We'll see who comes out as the victor here at 150 pounds at the Region 3 tournament. And the match is underway. As both wrestlers feel each other out. So got a lot of hand fighting going on between both wrestlers. Isnaga trying to get out, trying to finish from the back door. See if he can finish it. Got the takedown of his own. He leads it. It's 2-0. Try to see if he can go out. And they're gonna go. They're still in the center of the mat there, just a little bit. Some body parts are still in.
Hey, let's get some more now. Right there. Tying it up.
Nothing doing there for him. 2-0 lead here for Isnaga.
Tying it up.
As both wrestlers still feeling each other out, they're still wrestling. Now we got a claw thrown in there by is Naga. And now see if he could try to get a Turk there is Naga. Try to bring him back there, and he's going to get some back points there on Jake Ferry of Verona. Get some back points finishing up on there. And going to get some 3 back points there. It will make it now 5-0 as Naga leads it. And getting some more back points there is Naga. And getting some more back points, getting on that Turk right at the end of the first period. See, maybe he could even get the pin here. He appears to be pinned on our perspective, but the official says no. Gonna get 3 back points on that one. It's gonna be 10-0 as Naga leads it. Both wrestlers stands. Ferry tries to bring him back down. Gets out of that one is Naga. Some head fighting going on here for both wrestlers. And finishing up on that takedown is Naga. 13-0. Just needs 2 more points here for a tech fall. And that is going to be the end of this final, as Jaden Naga of Bergen Catholic going to walk away as your Region 3 champion at 150 pounds with a tech fall, 15-0 in the second period. Congratulations to Naga of Bergen Catholic, and good luck to both wrestlers going into next week. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSWrestling, GardenStateHSW, and on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also, if you like everything that we have provided throughout the season, help us out on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, put some likes on our live stream, and let us know what you guys like. Give us some feedback. If you want us to cover you guys next year, wherever you may be, let us know. We'll pack up the crew, we'll get the crew ready to go, and we'll do that. Because we love covering wrestling, and it's definitely one of the greatest things that we love. This is the greatest sport around. There's no other place like it. It's your team, it's your county, and it's your site, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left to customers. We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form. Like GardenStateHSWrestling.com, make you the star of the show. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. James Clarke on the call here at the NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics Region 3 Finals. And in this matchup, we have Ryan Ford of Bergen Catholic, and from Becton, Jordan Stallone. Not to be confused with Sylvester Stallone, who is famous with playing characters such as Rocky from the Rocky movies and in the Rambo movies as well. Not to be confused with them, but those are your wrestlers. Ryan Ford of Bergen Catholic and Jordan Stallone of Becton Woodridge. Just to talk a little bit about how both wrestlers got here today. Ryan Ford got here by getting a bye in the pre-quarters match before he got a 20-5 tech fall at the 3:22 mark in the quarterfinals, and got another tech fall 21-5 at the 3:02 mark. Stallone from Becton Woodridge got here with a pin by getting a pin last night in the pre-quarters. Also got a pin in the quarterfinals last night, and before today he won by injury default over Kevin Wilson of Pope John, and we hope Kevin Wilson is okay. Everything will be all right for him, as it looked like it was a tough injury to just see happen today for him. So hoping all is okay with him. But this is the final match here at the Region 3 Finals between both of these wrestlers. And Ford leading it 4-1 after getting that second takedown over Stallone of Beckton Woodridge. So Ford looking like he's just going to cut Stallone. It is 4-2. Getting on that takedown is Ford. Stallone trailing this one, and now getting some back points is Ryan Ford. Getting some back points out of it. It is 8-2. Ford leads it. Getting some more back points on that one. Should make it 11-2 if I'm not mistaken. He does. The official does indicate that. 10 seconds left to go in the first period. And getting some more back points is Ford. Gonna get 3 back points on that one, and after 1 period, Ford leads it. It is 13-2. Okay, 13-2. So it was just 2 back points. Gonna go neutral here to start the second period. See if we can spin behind it. Ford gets the takedown after spinning behind. 15-2, he leads it over Stallone of Beckton Woodridge. The official just telling them to just keep wrestling, just keep wrestling. Gonna bring back Stallone, get some back points, and that will be the end of the final. So to end the day, the afternoon, is a tech fall for Ryan Ford of Bergen Catholic over Jordan Stallone of Beckton Woodridge. Wins it in a tech fall, 18-2 in the second period. Congratulations to Ford, ending the day strong for Bergen Catholic. So for the final time today, follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to also subscribe to our YouTube page for all of our upcoming podcasts and all of our upcoming events that are coming up at this time. And before I get to the sponsors, just want to give a nice little shout out to Ryan Ford, who got his 100th career win. Congratulations to the Ford family and Bergen Catholic and Ryan Ford himself for getting the 100th career win. Congratulations to him.
I direct your attention to mat number 2, where Ryan Ford has just hit his 100th
He's
national
fighting!
record.
It's 101!
Really? Champion.
Oh, he's trying to talk. Wait, Ryan, stay there!
Just get some moments for him to celebrate his victory. Congratulations to Ryan Ford from Bergen Catholic and getting his 100th career win today. Congratulations. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Also be sure to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page and keep up with all of our upcoming events that we have coming up with podcasts, off-season stuff that we have coming up, and of course, Atlantic City coming up next week. It's your team, it's your county, and it's your site, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Did you like what you see today? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the 2023-24 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make you the star of the show. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the main official sponsors of the original GardenStateHSWrestling.com's wrestling coverage of today. And we're going to get here to the final screen on the day. James Clarke on the call at the Region 3 Finals. Great day here at West Orange High School. Great job by all the teams that competed today, and congratulations to all top 4 place winners in all 14 weight classes. Best of luck to all the wrestlers going down to Atlantic City at Boardwalk Hall going into the state tournament next weekend. So, thank you everybody for tuning in today. Really does mean a lot. Thank you to West Orange High School for giving us the opportunity to be able to cover today. So with all that being said, from Donald J. Brower, who was covering the Region 1 Finals at West Milford High School, to Samantha, our camera woman here today, who did a great job on the camera, and from yours truly, the commentator, James Clarke, saying thank you so much for watching, everybody. Good luck to all the wrestlers next week. We'll see you all next time. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.